What's going on, guys? Coach Madden, YugoProBaseball.com, here with my man, Isaac Hess, former pro pitcher. In this video, we're gonna talk about different ways to wear your baseball glove. There's many different ways, by position, by preference.
I find, the majority of kids, when they start playing baseball, especially under 10, they're all wearing their glove with their fingers standard, right? All 5 different fingers in the slots that they're supposed to go. A lot of times they have, kind of the starter glove, and it's just not a very good glove. It's kind of small. I find that it just looks tiny, and they're not catching very well. So what you do is you put 2 finger in the pinky, and then you put your middle finger in the ring finger hole, and then you put your index finger into the middle finger hole. What that does is it'll make it so that your glove looks like it's hanging off your hand a little bit, but it opens up that pocket a little bit, and it makes it a little bit easier to catch. Another way to do it is to have your fingers standard, all 5 fingers in each hole. Just put that index finger out. Most people know this as an option. A lot of dads will say this as well as an option, but a lot of times that is just going to make it so it doesn't sting as much on that finger if you take it out. If you have an outfielder's glove, maybe I started doing this when I was 13. I had an outfield coach at a camp. It stuck with me forever. He said put 3 in the pinky, and then you put your index finger into the ring finger hole. As you can see, all that really does is it gives me like an additional inch of extension. If I'm diving for the ball, that gives me another inch. It's a game of inches, so it might be the difference between a catch or just going off the edge of the glove. You got regular, you got 2 in the pinky, you got regular with the index finger out, or if you're an outfielder, I would only recommend this for outfielders. You got 3 in the pinky, and that's not gonna work for everybody, but I loved it personally. So if you look closely at any big leaguer during a game, any position player is likely gonna have 2 in the pinky. I would say 99% of big leaguers put 2 in the pinky, especially outfielders. Specifically when I look at Cody Bellinger. I'm not positive if Cody Bellinger puts 3 in the pinky, but the way it looks when he has the glove resting on his hand, it looks like a lot of his hand is hanging out, and most outfielders in the big leagues look like they put 3 in the pinky, and I know for sure they're putting at least 2 in the pinky.
A couple things to add. When I was playing, I grew up regular the whole way. When I got to pro ball, someone said, you should try going 2 in the pinky. And I did it. It felt weird at first, but after that, I stuck with it and loved it. Now I'm 2 in the pinky right now. That just has a much better feel, like you said, a deeper pocket. Right. Once you get used to it, it's so much better in my opinion.
Right.
Another thing I noticed when I was just looking at the glove while you were talking is this glove actually has 2 places to put your finger outside of. I suppose a guy who has 2 in the pink, that you can put your other finger still out. So that may be another option. I just realized that now with this glove. This is actually a training glove, a small training glove. One other thing I want to add is when I was playing baseball, pitching at Auburn University, when we had to pick our gloves, they gave us gloves. The pitchers had to have a glove with a closed web, like there's no holes in the web, no trapeze, no eye web, no other type of webs that weren't closed. And the whole thought process behind that was because we don't want to show our fingers when we're pitching. It's something very small, but that's just something else to think about when it comes to how you wear your glove or picking a glove types.
At home, when you're sitting on your couch and you got a ball in your hand, just see what it feels like. See what it feels like to throw the ball like this. If you do that, you're instantly gonna feel it hit the top of that index finger. That's not gonna be so desirable. Then see what it feels like to put 2 in the pinky. Then see what it feels like to put 3 in the pinky. Then see what it feels like to put 2 in the pinky with a finger out, or regular with the finger out. So just do that, see what feels comfortable, and then you leave it up to them.
But something we probably should have added that we could add on to this video is taking care of your equipment when you're playing.
Right, I teach my kids, it just bugs me when a kid just like throws his helmet or throws his glove and it gets all dirty. And my whole life I've always been like taking my glove, putting it down like this is like my baby right here, right? Like I used to sleep with my glove when I was breaking it in. But I say, if you take care of your gear is gonna take care of you. Doesn't matter if it's a $25 bat from Amazon.
And when you're just throwing your glove in your bag and it's getting flat and stuff is all on it and stuff, I don't care how you put your hand in it, it's not gonna work as effectively as if you take care of your glove and keep it in good form. You know, Isaac said he likes to have everybody put their gloves down like this. When you're putting it in your bag too, make sure like you're stuffing a t-shirt in there or something when you put it in your bag. At least that's what I like to do.
Yeah, I love when I get to work with a high school kid and I see that he has a method to like the way he puts his glove in. Or I immediately think that's a kid the kind of kid I want to find a way to put him in the lineup, you know.
Thank you so much for watching. We got a bunch of more videos coming your way. If you got any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section down below and we'll chat there. Thank you so much, Isaac. Thank you guys.
Thank you.